Today's topic is guns, so let's get this started. Guns, what a great topic to work on. More than likely the Black Ops 2 multiplayer guns, or the guns in the campaign in general, will be the one for zombies unless it's an old map like old wall guns. My theory for guns is simple. We need like the light machine guns, like, I don't even, is that a light, I think it was just machine guns in World at War. Let's just go with that, the MG42 and the Browning. If you've played World at War, you know those would definitely, they're the best guns, besides PPSH and Wunderwaffe, that you could get, really. In my opinion, the HK and RPK in Black Ops 1, or whatever it's going to be referred to later on, it's just, like, holding back. It don't give justice to World at War, or zombies in general at that. Like, if they would have put M60 in, that would have definitely brought up, like, how it's ranked in my rankings. However, they did not. And also, I felt restricted to the guns in Black Ops Zombies. It was like, okay, we're gonna give you these things, and you don't get to get the good guns, you may say. Now, I did read that they were gonna put some campaign-only guns in it, but they never did it, which was a shame, if I do say so myself. I would have loved to see, like, really every gun in the game. The campaign guns from Project Nova, that would have been great. It would have been a great flashback to have the Mosin Nagant or whatever in it. But if they do have something like that in Black Ops 2, I really want them to incorporate all their campaign guns, because you know, they're not, all of the campaign guns on like almost every Call of Duty has not featured it in, like, they have some not featured in multiplayer, so put them to use, put them in Black Ops Zombies. Also, like, the wall guns, they're just pitiful to me in my own opinion. Like, Olympia, very overpowered for the early rounds, but very underpowered in the later rounds. M14, you don't really want to use it on the first round. Like, you can compare it to like the Gewehr in World at War, if it's on the wall in first, but the prices, like, I like the feeling I don't have enough points to go buy it at the beginning, like 500, go buy the gun that's gonna hold me off for 7 rounds. I want the feeling like I'm gonna have to get 750 or 600 to go get the gun. It'd put more use to these people instead of running and getting both wall guns while they can and not getting any other gun in the game. But back on the topic. One thing really got me mad in Black Ops that really was took out in World at War was, after World at War I mean, was the wall guns. You couldn't get them in the box. Now, some of the wall guns that were in the box had something special, like, some had the grenade launcher attached to it. Like, put that back in there with something real stupid. Like, I would have loved to see in Black Ops, like, MPL with suppressor in the box. That would have been interesting, actually. Drinking very unprofessional, but anyway. But I said anyway, God, all times, but I've tried this several times, so let's continue. One small thing I would love for them to add back to the guns is when you upgrade them, the elite speak, or, you know, using the numbers for letters. I saw it in very few guns in Black Ops, which really took my feeling out of it. Like, they could have at least replaced an E with a 3, or an A with a 4. I mean, it's not really a big problem, but it's just something nice to have there. Now, from my part, I had a fun time writing the wonder weapons. Okay, let's face it. Their ideas are going downhill. Somehow the wave gun pulled them out of their Wonder Weapon drought. Thunder Gun, it was fun for the first couple tries, but it really is just too overpowered for me. I want to have the feeling I'm gonna be okay, but I might die from this gun, the Wunderwaffe obviously, or I don't want to feel like I'm God. It's like, die zombies, I've got him, and when I run out of ammo I just scream, Rami! But that's... it just went on downhill from that. I don't know why I did that pause there. We later came on to get the Winter's Howl in 5. I just feel like that's great for rounders or even campers that if they get in trouble. Now, it's a good backup gun, but you gotta know how to use this stuff. I mean, it's real pitiful. Guns went on downhill. Scavenger may have been one of the very few good guns, along with the ray gun and the dual-wield zap guns. But otherwise, the Baby Maker, or the Shrink Gun, whatever you want to call it, from Shangri-La, that was a joke. And so was the Vril, or VR11. I know it's not the Vril, but we need something to enlighten us. Like, I know you consider QEDs, I was going to say 4NATO, but QEDs are Wonder Weapon, which it's good, but I just don't see the point behind it, really. Because if you've looked into real quantum entanglement device, they could have really integrated that in some better way. But my ideas for Black Ops 2, these may sound a little bit weird, but you know how the wave gun is? Like, you could put it together and take it apart? Now, imagine this. A hydro and a water gun. When you pull it apart, you get like 2 water guns. It'll knock the zombies down. But very not much ammo, and like you have to shoot the zombie several times to knock down. It's not just gonna be like pew pew pew, oh they're down, yeah. But when you put them together, it's like a fire gun, you may say, and flamethrower, really. Just burn them while they're down, really. That would be cool in my opinion. They also need to add like a shotgun Wonder Weapon that would shoot acid or something like that, and it would make the zombies disintegrate, obviously, but if you got in it, you would kill yourself. That would... with shotguns, you know how they shoot, it just goes everywhere. It would bring such a weird feeling to zombies, really, like you can't hit a wall or you'll die. That would be interesting to me. Why? I do not know. And I would love to see you post whatever you want in the comments about the guns. What guns do you want to see? Do you want to see any guns return? And what's your Wonder Weapon guns idea or anything like that? And my name is WT Shays, and I want to say goodbye and toodaloo. I will have another episode up in a day or two, so please stick around by subscribing and checking out the other content on this channel.